The history of Galilee Christian Church began with a vision. In late January 1979, Brother Benjamin M. de Leon met with moderator Samuel Casiano of the Greater Manila Conference of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines to begin the work of the Lord in Ango No, Rizal. In response, Dr. Josias K. Ginto was assigned to oversee the outreach mission of Pasig Capital Community Church. On February 4, 1979, the first worship service was held at the De Leon family home in San Martin Subdivision, attended by brethren from Binangonan Evangelical Church. During the second week of February, the church was officially named Galilee Christian Church. As the congregation grew, worship services were transferred to the De Leon garage, and the first church officers were elected. The Galilee Christian Vested Choir was also formed under the leadership of Sister Lily de Leon. In February 1980, GCC was recognized as a regular member of the UCCP during the 27th Annual Conference. In the same year, Pastor Ginto was appointed as a licentiate pastor and continued serving the church, with weekly attendance growing to 50 to 80 members. In 1982, the dream of building God's temple began with a groundbreaking ceremony, alongside various fundraising projects. The Ellenwood Malat Church provided significant support, and through the unity and generosity of the members, this vision gradually became a reality. The Galilee Christian Church had a dream and a vision to build a temple of God. In 1982, the groundbreaking ceremony was initiated under the leadership of Pastor Mito Hernandez. To meet the great need for the construction of the church, various committees were formed and fundraising projects were launched, with all proceeds allocated to this endeavor. It was agreed to support a theater play by Leah Salonga entitled Paper Moon. The church is deeply grateful for the support extended by the Ellenwood Malati Church, which graciously allowed the use of their chancel choir for a concert. A message was delivered for this ministry by Reverend Cirilio Rigos. Gradually, the needs of the church were met through the tireless support and voluntary giving of its members. In 1983, the family of Pastor Antonio and Deaconess Felicitas Sutinco joined the church, and Pastor Sutinco was later ordained as the pastor of GCC. In 1999, Pastor Elmer Diomano served the church and revitalized the participation of the UCM, CWA, and CYF. In 2005, Reverend Antonio Sutinco returned to serve, along with Pastor Emmanuel and Sister Lily de Leon. The music ministry flourished once again, highlighted by the Christmas cantata, Gift of Heaven, in 2005.
Thanks be to God for His indescribable gift.
Jesus.
In 2008, the church celebrated its 29th anniversary, and Pastor Manny De Leon was appointed as administrative pastor. Under his leadership, weekly church activities and programs were strengthened. In 2011, Emmanuel De Leon was ordained as reverend, and several church building improvements were completed, including the pastor's office, Sunday school rooms, and kitchen. The communicant class for the youth was also established. In 2014, the entire congregation was actively involved in the construction of the pastoral house as GCC celebrated its 35th anniversary. From 2014 to 2015, Pastor Yona Mejillano Borge led the church in strengthened trainings in evangelism, worship, and leadership. In 2016, meaningful activities such as the Be Transformed Evangelistic Night were conducted. In 2018, the CYF was strengthened through an overnight camp and team-building activities. From 2018 to 2019, Reverend Virgilio Resplandor Turgo was appointed as administrative pastor. Under his leadership, church building repairs and maintenance were prioritized, visitation and jail ministry were revived, and significant renovations were completed. The Ignite Praise and Worship team and the junior choir, led by Sister Jessica Carlos, were also formed. During the 2020 pandemic, face-to-face worship services were temporarily suspended, and the church transitioned to online services.
Tayo man po ay nasa gitna ng pandemya sa mga panahong ito. Hangad ko pa rin ang isang ligtas at mapayapang pagdiriwang at paggunita sa huling 7 wika ng ating Panginoong Hesus sa krus ng Kalbaryo.
In September 2021, limited in-person worship resumed under strict health protocols. In 2024, GCC celebrated its 45th anniversary with its first ever double wedding and youth confirmation. On May 31st, 2024, Reverend Turgo concluded his service as administrative pastor. June 2024, Pastor Reggie Vith Monsuela was appointed as the new administrative pastor. On February 9, 2025, GCC celebrated its 46th founding anniversary with the theme, Faith in Action, honoring 46 years of obedience to the Great Commission. During this celebration, posthumous awards were given to Sisters Esther Ayon, Chillet Morrill, and Lily De Leon. On April 22, 2025, Reverend Emmanuel Z. De Leon passed away, a faithful and diligent servant of the Lord who left a lasting legacy of faith within the church. Despite the seasons of mourning in 2025, hope remains alive, and the work of God continues. The history of Galilee Christian Church is a testimony of God's faithfulness, the unity of His people, and steadfast obedience to Christ's mission. And by the grace and guidance of the Lord, the story of GCC will continue to unfold in the chapters yet to come.